Court does call the case of the people versus John, is it Doreen? Delphi, excuse me.
Morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. Representative on behalf of John Delphi, who's approaching the bench. John, state your name.
John Delphi.
Judge, these are a series of cases from 2006. Mr. Cook is, pardon me?
You said these are a series of cases?
Well, I mean, serious, several charges from 2006. Okay, let me back.
So how many cases do you think I have?
One case.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry about that.
I just
Misspoke.
I thought there were more cases.
Be the understanding judge. You
All
already
right.
saw through it. Judge, we would just like to adjourn this out 30 days. There's Mr. Cook is endeavoring to get discovery from 2006 to see if we can resolve this.
I was 3. Go ahead, yes.
And you're going to see some reports from Pittsfield yesterday. I'm going to upload those and give those to defense counsel and just make sure there's nothing additional that we might be missing given the age of the case.
Okay. And you might need a hieroglyphics translator. So what's my date? Will that be enough time for you?
I'm sorry.
February 4th.
That would be fine, Judge.
During this matter, February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. or your invite indicates bond will continue.
Thank you, Judge, for your consideration.
Court calls the case of the people versus Megan Maxwell.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook, people.
Your Honor, Michael Vincent on behalf of Ms. Benson.
Hello, your name?
Megan Maxon.
All right.
We are requesting a bench trial at a bench trial
All
date.
right. Good. Ma'am, you signed this waiver of trial by jury.
Yes, I did.
You understand that you have an absolute and constitutional right to have the matter tried before jury.
Yes,
You understand that by signing this form, you'll have a trial, but it will be without a jury present.
I do, Your Honor.
People also waive their right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Based upon the statement of counsel in the defendant, court will consent to have the matter tried before it without a jury. Non-jury trial in this matter will be set for
January 28th at 9 a.m.
Your Honor, I apologize. I'm actually set for a jury trial before Judge Rush Hour on January 28th. Is there?
so you'd rather be there than with me.
I would rather.
No, I'm just saying you were assigned to this courtroom, and so you're telling me that you're going to be somewhere else with a judge that you like better. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Cook? I'll wait for your answer.
Your Honor, we'll waive his appearance, okay?
Can you give me another date?
The next,
Since Mr. Cook likes Judge Fresh Hour better. Well, I like Judge Fresh Hour better.
the next is February 25th.
I will be out of state, I believe, at that time.
No, it's not Christmas. You won't be anywhere. Is he gone?
Fortunately, well, no, actually, yes.
He is? Fine.
Give me another
Date.
Your Honor.
So he'll be out of state. Cook likes Fresh Hour. Go ahead, give me another day. We'll try to fit it into all their schedules.
The next date is March 25th at 9 a.m.
Is that okay?
That works for defense.
Of course, nobody has anything on their schedule. Well, hey, can you be here, Mr. Cook?
The trial's out that far, so I shouldn't.
Non-jury trial, March what?
25th.
25th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you.
We'll see you in a quarter year. All right, take care. Court calls the case, people versus Albert Wilson.
Good morning, Your Honor. William Amadeo, P7619.
I
Probably
didn't even see you over there.
Sorry, Judge.
No, I would have.
Been working out, losing some weight. I hope it's helped paid off. Mr. Wilson, please state your name for the court. Say your name for the court, Al.
I'm sorry to
Say
say,
your name.
oh, my name is Albert George Wilson.
All right, very good. All right, where are we on this?
Judge, Mr. Cook is now the prosecutor on the case. He did provide a potential offer.
Until he decides to go to another court.
Huh?
But go ahead. No, never mind. My bad.
With that being said, my client is 77 and I'm not sure he could do sobriety court and make it there. So I'm trying to come up with an alternative maybe community service. I'm trying to keep him out of jail, obviously. I think we're close to resolution,
Okay,
but he's not able to drive, so I'm trying to make sure I don't set him up for failure.
okay. So you need an adjournment.
Like 3 weeks if I could.
My next date,
It'll be February 4th. And I
will that work?
Yeah, thank you, Judge.
Adjourn the matter to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond with its conditions will continue.
Thank you, Judge. Good
All
seeing you.
right, thank you. Good seeing you, sir. Court does call the case of the people versus Elizabeth Raggett.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
Morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Ms. Raggett. Ms. Raggett, can you please say your name?
Elizabeth Raggett.
All right. Morning.
We're just waiting on some information from the prosecution, Your Honor, and they're going to be sending that our way. So hoping for an adjournment.
Adjourn the matter February 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. That'll work for you?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Raggett. Court calls the case, people versus Austin Shepherd.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Mr. Shepard, who I see on the Zoom screen.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state your name, please.
Austin Shepherd.
Okay, I'll excuse it this time. Next time, put on a shirt.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I'm
Enjoy.
hoping to adjourn for a potential resolution, Your Honor. Mr. Cook had talked to me about that a little bit this morning. I want to follow up.
February 4th,
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court calls case, people versus Brandon.
Curacosa, Your Honor.
You know, I was gonna get it.
You were
I
good
just
last
had to break apart the syllables. So it's Kirakosa.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
Your Honor, good morning. May it please the court. James W. Murray, P 48047 on behalf of defendant. Please state your full name.
Brandon Curiacosa.
That's exactly what I said. Wasn't it, Alan? All right. Because you gave me the pronunciation. I appreciate it. Go ahead.
If I may, Your Honor. So Mr. Cook needs to review the video on this
Okay.
case, which I believe is dispositive of the whole matter. I'll resist telling you what I think happened.
I figured that would be the case. February 4th, will that work for you?
It will. Is this a 9 a.m. case?
Well, I said everything at 9 a.m. and then what I do is they're divided into blocks and typically private counsel would be early in the morning.
Okay,
All right.
very nice.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Your Honor, it's nice seeing you and thank you.
Good seeing you, sir.
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir. Court calls case, people versus Hassan Issa.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
That name I got right. Because it's four letters and really only three. So.
Good morning, Judge Hugo J. Mack, appearing with Mr. Issa. Please state your name for the record.
Hassan Issa.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, we've discussed matter. The prosecutor believe we do.
How'd that go?
It went well.
Did it?
It went very well. Thank you so
Should be
much.
asking Mr. Cook, how did it go? But anyway, go ahead. What do we do?
Have to be very well. Does the court have a copy of the Secretary of State return? And if so, does that mean that its license is valid?
If not, I've got a driver's license here.
I couldn't even answer the question. And you-
Well, no, I'm always trying to.
You're gonna try to show me a picture.
No, not me, Judge.
You know, it's so funny. Mr. Cook was asking me for the official, like, report of a document. Hugo Mac, I got a picture, man. His license is valid.
It's a beautiful thing, Judge.
It is. This case is dismissed. All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you so kind. Appreciate you.
Take
Appreciate
care.
you. Mr. Issa. Thank you. Sure. Appreciate it.
Boy, now there's gonna be no controlling Hugo. He got it.
Judge, the acoustics, I can still hear that.
Oh, you, oh, sorry. I thought I was whispering. Court calls the case. People versus Edgar Constant. Is it Constantinier?
Ready, Your Honor? Edgar Castellanos.
Yes, that's what I meant to say. All right.
Good morning, Your Honor. Julian Poot on behalf of the defendant, Edgar Castellanos.
Right. And this is an arraignment. count, folks? You just have it as a pretrial? I don't see any arraignment information. He was not arraigned. Counsel, as to the arraignment, you waive formal reading, your client stands mute.
Yes, Your Honor.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. All right, and what are we doing on this today?
Your Honor, I'm asking if we could have the matter set for a final settlement conference and trial date.
Sure, we can do that. Jury final settlement conference in this matter will be set for February 6th, 2026 at 9 a.m. Jury selection, if necessary, will be February 9th, 2026, 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person. I will set the defendant's bond in this case in an amount of $5,000 personal recognizance. I'll order standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior, possession of any weapons. There's to be no possession or consumption of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
And does the defendant have any other alcohol-related offenses in his past?
I don't believe so, but let me double check. No, Your Honor, this is the only.
No? Okay, then I won't order testing. I'll just order those conditions. All right? Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I do have a conflict on February 6th. Is it possible to have it at 10 o'clock instead of 9?
If you let us know that you're showing up at that time, but I set all of those final settlement conferences at 9.
That's fine.
If you just make sure my office is contacted, letting us know that you'll be delayed about an hour, then we'll work with you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Court calls the case, the People versus Vikky Church.
Morning, Your Honor. People.
Judge, good morning to you and the staff. Vincent Haysha, with and on behalf of Zeke Church, who's present through Zoom, obviously without objection.
Did I say Zeke? I did.
Yeah.
Zeke
Oh,
Church.
good, Judge.
Right.
New year.
State your name, sir.
Zeke Church.
Thank you. It's going to be a day. All right, what are we doing?
If I could, Judge, Mr. Cook and I have been in contact. We're exploring ways to resolve this. I think probably best at this point to set for final pretrial jury selection, see where we're at. We may
Jury
resolve it, we may not. We'll see.
Jury final settlement conference will be February 6th, 2026, 9 a.m. Jury selection, February 9th, 2026 at 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person.
That works, Your Honor.
And when you show up in person, I will get your name right. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Judge.
All right. Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Joseph Crossley.
Morning, Your Honor. People.
Good morning, Judge Lawrence H. Margolis with and on behalf of Mr. Crossley. Joe, please unmute yourself and state your name.
Joseph Crossley.
What are you doing?
We'd like this set for a final settlement conference and jury trial, Judge.
Jury final settlement conference will be set February 6th, 2026, 9 a.m. Jury selection in this matter, February 9th, 2026, 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person. Bond with its conditions will continue.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Adib Shawaka.
Lawrence Margolis on behalf of Mr. Shawaka, please unmute yourself and state your name, sir.
Yeah, Deep Shawaka.
You need to put your chain in, please.
Yes, sir.
Similar
What are you doing?
Similar to the last case, Judge, please have this set for a final settlement conference and jury selection.
Jury selection or jury final settlement conference, February 6th, 2026, 9 a.m. Jury selection, if necessary, February 9th, 2026, 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person. Bond will continue with its conditions.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you. You do the same.
Right.
Court does call the case of the People versus Jamonte Love.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the People.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shauna Basti on behalf of Jamonte Love. Mr. Love, state your name for the record.
Jamonte Love.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing? Don't everybody speak up at once.
I believe we reached an agreement on this one. I apologize. I have a complete form here physically. I was unaware the council was appearing via Zoom. I can get a digital copy over to defense counsel for signature if the court wouldn't mind passing this. I apologize.
So it's a guilty plea of some type?
Correct.
All right, so what I'll do is, because she's gonna have to get it to Mr. Love. I can do it one of two ways. I can adjourn it out, or I can call it up in the next block. Can I fit it into the next block? Yeah. I can call it up in the next block at 10.
I'm fine with either of those, whichever works best for defense counsel. I don't know if she has other hearings this morning that.
Counsel, which would you like us to do?
Mr. Love, can you, are you able to sign this document so you can take your plea today?
Yeah, you're gonna send it to me and I just gotta print it?
Yes.
Yes, I can do that.
All right, so what I'll do is I'll just pass this, let you guys work out the logistics during my break, and then I'll call it up in the next block, all right?
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Marcus Stewart.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tia Brock on behalf of Mr. Stewart, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Stewart, please unmute and state your full name for the record.
I see his name there, but.
I did see him as well.
Marcus Stewart. Thank you. You'll need to be someplace stationary, sir. All
I'm
right,
sorry.
What are we doing on this?
We'd ask the court for a final pretrial date and set for a jury trial as well.
Jury final settlement conference will be set for February 6, 2026, 9 a.m. Jury selection, if necessary, February 9, 2026 at 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person. All right. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.
Court does call the case People versus Braisha Anderson.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Brandon Bird on behalf of Braisha Anderson.
Braisha Anderson? Not here.
I was told that she got out of custody.
She is not in custody.
Not in custody.
Good start for the new year. Happy New Year.
Strike one. But unfortunately, I did try and get in touch with her. I'm not sure if she just got out of custody. I do know people have difficulties with their phones and things like that when they get out of custody. So respectfully, just asking for a second chance.
You want a second chance?
Second chance.
Okay. No. Benchmark will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of $5,000 to give a 10% privilege on that will issue immediately.
All right, thank you.
All right.
You know, have a great one.
That's it for you?
Today.
Okay.
Don't worry, tomorrow.
That'd be a different day, yeah. All right, thank you, sir. Court calls the case, People versus Wesley Brand.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook with the People.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf of Mr. Brand, who is approaching. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Wesley Brand.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have had the opportunity to discuss the case and discovery and everything with Mr. Brandt. We are asking to set up for final settlement conference.
Final settlement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Jury final settlement conference will be set February 6, 2026 at 9 a.m. Jury selection will be set February 9th, 2026 at 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person. Bond will continue. That's good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's call the case of the People versus Jocelyn Karuna.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Warren here on behalf of Ms. Karuna. Ms. Karuna, state your name for the record, please.
Sorry. Good morning. My name is Jocelyn Karwana.
All right. I have before me a plea form. Is that what we're doing?
Yes, Your Honor.
The plea form indicates that the defendant would be pleading guilty to an added count 2 of operating while visibly impaired, the 93-day offense. Upon our successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That is the court's full understanding of it. Is that correct?
That's correct.
That is correct.
Ma'am, could you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. State your name again for the record, please.
My name is Jocelyn Caruana.
Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of operating while visibly impaired. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, up to a $300 fine plus court costs. The court could also order community service and any rehabilitative services the court deems necessary. The court could order your vehicle immobilized, could order your vehicle forfeited, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. Do you understand that, ma'am?
I understand, Your Honor.
And understanding all of that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and to that charge, how do you plead?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Now you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Correct.
All right. You had or caused to have signed an advice of rights form. Is that correct?
Correct.
Do you have any questions regarding any of those rights?
I do not, Your Honor.
You understand that you're waiving or giving up those rights that are contained on that form, particularly the rights in paragraph 5, which are your trial rights.
I do, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody threatened or coerced you in any way?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, Your Honor.
and of your own free will
Yes, Your Honor.
because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
April 5th, 2025, at the location of South State Street near East Michigan Avenue in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Correct. Yes.
Prior to operating that motor vehicle, had you consumed intoxicating liquor?
Yes, Your Honor.
What did you have and how much?
So I drank a shot of tequila and a shot of aloe. Shot was what it was called. I'm not really sure what it is.
Okay, were you stopped by the police or was there an accident?
There was an accident.
What happened?
So on April 5th at approximately 12:30, I was leaving Lucas substation. I had consumed the 2 shots that we discussed, and I failed to stop at a red light at the street of State Street and East Michigan Avenue and hit another vehicle.
Okay, did the police arrive?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, were you ultimately arrested?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you ultimately taken to the hospital for a blood draw?
Yes, I was taken to the station first and then taken to the hospital.
For a blood draw, correct?
Correct.
And were the results of that blood draw 0.117?
Yes, Your Honor, correct.
Okay, do you have any reason to dispute those blood test results?
No, Your Honor. I believe last trial or the pre-trial, we discussed the difference between the BAC on a ticket versus the blood draw.
Okay, but you don't have a reason to dispute those blood test results of a 0.117, do you?
No, I do not.
Taking everything into consideration on that date and at that time, do you believe that your ability to operate that motor vehicle was visibly impaired due to your consumption of alcohol?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ma'am, I do have to advise you that if I accept your plea and you commit misconduct between the time that I accept your plea and the time of sentencing, that first of all, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which led to this plea?
None from the people.
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Defendant is referred to probation or to Von Schwartz for an alcohol screening and assessment and the victim's impact panel. Sentencing in this matter will be
At 9 a.m.
February 11, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond with its conditions will continue. Do I have probation intake? I do. All right. And ma'am, I'll ask you to wait on the line. We're going to put you into a breakout room with my probation department so we can begin the sentencing process. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Happy New Year.
Thank you. And to you. Court does call the cases of the people versus Devontae Connor Belcher.
Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
5 cases.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Mr. Connor Belcher for one of those cases.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Connor Belcher in the other 4 cases.
Sir, can you please state your name?
Devontae Connor Belcher.
Thank you, sir. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, we're here for a series of cases, and we're going to be working to get Mr. Connor Belcher into like a recovery court or a drug court program.
All right.
And so we're hoping for an adjournment for a couple of weeks to get that process started.
Okay, do you think you can get, is he held on anything else other than these? Or?
There's a PCC tomorrow for retail fraud in the 1st degree before, Your Honor.
Okay, so he's held, okay. So how much time are you gonna need on?
2 weeks to get started. February 4th day is fine as well, Your Honor.
That is all correct, Your Honor. Yes.
All right. I'll adjourn all of these matters into February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls the cases of the people versus Christopher Dale Chambers.
Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
2 cases. They're arraignments without. Dale Chambers. Christopher Dale Chambers. No response. I'll issue orders to show cause on both of these matters for the defendant's barriers to appear. Court does call the case people versus Brandon Davis.
Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf of
You have it. Brandon Davis. Might be Motorola. Brandon Davis.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, what's your name?
Brandon Hezekiah Davis.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm requesting an adjournment. Mr. Davis' license is still suspended, so I'm asking for some more time for him to work on that.
How close is he to?
I don't think it was overly close. I don't have his driver record. But I think he's paying off some stuff in the time and some work is my understanding of collection.
Yeah.
It's a date after the 4th.
February 18th.
During the matter, you're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do on this because he's got to show some significant progress. I'll adjourn it to February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Court calls the cases of the people versus Matthew Wallace.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Good morning. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Wallace. Mr. Wallace, state your name for the record, please.
Matthew Wallace.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, Mr. Wallace has a couple of cases in circuit court that we're kind of waiting to be resolved. His next court date there is not until February 4th. So I'm asking for an adjournment of these cases. Those are kind of driving the bus here.
They're okay.
I don't I have no objection to a date before then to see if something moves. But he's not. His next
And
pretrial is
the-
not until February.
The pre-trials on February 4th aren't until the afternoon.
Right.
Right, so he'd be, if I set it for the 4th,
He'd be here.
call before it.
Yeah.
Okay. And those cases are holding him, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's another felony up for probable conference next week.
That
A
is
new
true.
felony.
It was a
Yes.
new case, older date of offense, but
A new case that's coming before me for PCC.
yeah, I think it's
Next week.
scheduled, not this Thursday, but
The 15th, the 15th.
15.
January
Yeah.
15th, yeah.
And I think that's obviously gonna probably follow the,
Follow with the, okay.
yeah.
All right, so let's do this. I'll adjourn it to then February 18th, which will be my next date after the 4th, 2026 at 9. I'll adjourn both of these to that date. If something, I mean, because I think I have bonds on these cases just so that he's getting credit. But if something occurs, let us know. If he's gonna be released on everything except these cases, let us know so that we can.
I do think he has releases, failed to mention this, he has released the treatments on those other cases. And
On
the everything else, there's one coming to Your Honor today for these cases as well. Mr. Cook and I discussed it prior to the hearing. I think these may be the last ones that needed one. So he may be released to treatment before then as well. I forgot about that piece.
Got it. Okay, okay. I'll sign those orders. They're coming on these two.
Right.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I think these are the last.
Court does call the case of the people versus Comaria Davis.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Ms. Davis. She's there, yeah.
Where is she? Oh, yeah. Ms. Davis?
Yes, my name is Kamaria Davis.
All right, I'll need a camera on you, please. She just muted, and I need your camera turned on, ma'am.
Ms. Davis, there should be a little camera with a line through it. You gotta click that.
People don't know how to work Zoom. We're gonna stop letting them appear that way.
Ms. Davis, is there a problem?
You're muted, Miss Davis. Miss Davis, unmute. She is now gone. I will call her up at the end if she's not here. Unless you'll bench warrant, hold it to the end of the day, she'll need to present herself in person to the court. Court does call the case of people versus Michelle Campbell.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Campbell. Ms. Campbell, state your name for the record, please.
Michelle Campbell.
I have before me a plea form that indicates that the defendant would be pleading to the charge in case ending in 1259. Will be pleading no contest to the charge of retail fraud second, the 1-year offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, the other case, which is up for today, the case ending in 0533 would be dismissed. That's the court's understanding of the.
Yes.
That is accurate, Your Honor. I believe there was some indication that restitution be reserved for dismissed accounts.
Okay, so what should have been put on here is she's gonna pay restitution on all counts. Is there an agreement to that?
There is, Your Honor.
Yeah, have her sworn.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name, please.
Michelle Campbell.
All right, Ms. Campbell, it's this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading no contest to the charge of retail fraud in the second degree. Is that
Yes.
correct? That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court cost. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And that the fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $2,000, that would become the maximum fine.
Yes.
You understand all that? Do you understand what a no contest plea is?
Not really, Your Honor.
Okay.
This is my first time.
No, it's okay. But you don't understand what a no contest plea is?
Not really.
Okay.
I would like to understand.
Have you talked to your attorney about that? Pardon?
A little bit yesterday.
A little bit yesterday, but you still need more time to.
I would like to.
Okay, let's listen. If I pass this case and the attorney can get back and talk to you, you think you'll be able to have a conversation to see if you understand what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'll hold the files, we'll pass it. And when I can go back and talk to her about what she's actually doing.
Sounds
Okay?
good. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus, is it Elka's Michael Russell?
Morning, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on a second. Why? All right, everybody thinks I'm mispronouncing names. That the way this reads is he has the longest first name known to mankind. And then I'm looking at the screen and it's just Mike. Do you see it?
No, yes, Your Honor, I do see it, and it looks like they.
That is all wrong.
They corrected it, but didn't give you a new sticker. But I got you. I got you.
See, and everybody was gonna blame me. I want it clear on the record, this is not my fault. And Mr. Elkins, I apologize for them doing this to you and me.
That's no problem, Your Honor. I've got 2 middle names, so it's been an interesting time with that.
Okay. Court has called the case. Other People versus Michael Elkins.
This is Public Defender Natalie Pate with on behalf of Mr. Elkins. Please state your name for the court.
Michael Elkins.
See, told you. All right, what are we doing?
We're actually requesting as well, frankly, lengthiest adjournment the court would allow. We does have some issues that he's trying to work out in Indiana DMV. A lot of it has to do with some payments he needs to be making down there. That being said,
Indiana.
yeah. Great place.
Is it?
I don't know.
They got a good football team. That's all I know about now. They got a good football team, but that's like a blind squirrel finding a nut. It just happened. So how much time?
As long as the court would give us, to be honest with you. We're gonna try to see if we can make progress within the amount of time you would give us for an adjournment, and if not, I would then be talking to Mr. Cook about a potential.
About something. Okay. Why don't I adjourn this out to February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. And bond will continue. Okay, Mr. Elkins?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And I apologize to all my good friends in Indiana. Alan made me say that. I believe in the hooch. Court calls the case, People versus April Fleming.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Ms. Fleming. Ms. Fleming, state your name for the record, please.
April Fleming.
Thank you.
You know, this is an adjourned date for the bond violation. We did file a release of treatment order that the court signed. The jail has that. We're just waiting for Ms. Fleming to be assessed, which hasn't taken place yet, but we're hoping now that everyone's back from holidays, will be done soon.
Oh, okay. All right. So you want me to put it out till the 4th and see?
Yeah, I think
see where we
we'll
are.
probably have some movement
Okay,
before then.
before then, all right. During the matter, February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Court calls the case, the people versus Sincere Godwin.
Good morning. Lauren Perry, on behalf of Mr. Godwin. State your name for the record, Sincere.
Sincere Godwin.
Your Honor, we are asking for, I hope will be our last adjournment. Mr. Godwin and I spoke. He just wants to watch the media. There is a ton of media on this case. That's why we're asking for an adjournment.
A video?
Video, yeah.
There's a ton. I don't know how much that is of video.
It's a lot.
Okay.
A ton is.
So if I go to the 18th, you guys think you can get that done? Can he watch all that ton of video by that time?
I think, yes, I'm sure.
All right. Sir, I'm going to adjourn your case to February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. All right, sir?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Sure.
Court does call the cases of the people versus John Hart.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Penny on behalf of Mr. Hart. State your name for the record.
John Joseph Hart.
Your Honor, we are requesting an adjournment of the trials. Mr. Hart will be seeing Your Honor tomorrow for PCCs. I think he has 3 cases scheduled for tomorrow.
3?
Yes. So we're kind of waiting to see what happens on those.
Got it.
And Mr. Hart would like me to provide the court with an update. He's been very busy while in custody preparing to eventually be released. He is completing the Beyond Barriers class. He is doing Dawn Farm in the jail. He has been in touch with Dawn Farm about transitional housing when he's released from jail.
Okay.
He's also obtained a job for when he is released. And he's doing AA every day in the jail as well. So he wanted the court to know all the good things that he's doing. He's really taking, using this time well, and I'm going to get all this information to the people too. So when negotiations occur, that can be used, but he wanted the court to know all of that as well.
Okay. And on the housing issue, I don't know if he had a voucher or not, or is going to need the Rising Hope program. I think I've mentioned it to council, and just I don't know their entire procedure, but if he needs to get on a list or can get on a list or something like that, then that may help with the housing aspect.
If I may, sir, I
go ahead.
appreciate your input. The transitional housing at Dawn Farms, I signed up for that already.
Okay.
I did transitional before years ago. I think Mr. Allen was around when I did it. Officer Allen, yeah, he
Hold on a
knows.
second. How long ago was that?
I have.
How long ago was that with Alan?
Yeah, he's been around.
He's been around?
Believe me.
That's what I've always said about him. I said Alan's been around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Believe me.
Okay,
He
go
knows,
ahead.
he knows what he knows. Okay.
Well, I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I do have the Alcoholics Anonymous. I have the Dawn intake, the group guidelines and expectations. I have a letter for you, but I do appreciate your input, and I want to do this right this time.
Okay.
When I did it back in the day, I wasn't
back
well,
in
it wasn't
the
his
day.
fault. It was, if it was his fault, it wasn't of his own. It was mine. But I know what to do now.
You know what to do now?
I want to get rid of these. I want to get beyond the barriers.
Got it.
That's what I'm
Okay.
trying to do, sir. And I appreciate your input and your understanding.
Okay, very good, sir. Around back in the day. I know, right? Okay, thank you, Bond.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
What's the date for?
Did I give a date?
You did not.
I did not? I was so fascinated by Alan. I wrote it February 4th. Alan, back in the day. Wow.
Been around the block.
I know, but he's been around. That's what he said. We'll talk about that. All right, no, I'm with you. Court calls Gate, people versus Wilmer Hudson.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Mr. Hudson. State your name for the record, please, sir.
Wilmer Hudson. Thank you, sir.
Your name
You
request.
know Alan?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I do.
I'm just gonna find out. I'm gonna find out everybody that knows Alan.
And we play basketball a lot.
Oh, is that right? Was that back in the day?
Back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
I'm telling the truth.
No, I know you are. We're just, the three of us are just finding this all out.
Yeah, he's always been quiet. He's been a quiet guy.
No, really not.
Yes.
No.
He has.
You got the wrong Alan. He's
been quiet. I'm for real.
No.
Always quiet.
No.
Never gave no problems.
No, you need to see that man back there in chambers. All right, go ahead.
Your Honor, Mr. Hudson and I are still in communication about what he wants to do, so I'm just asking for a brief adjournment. I think the 4th will be okay if that's
Will
okay.
it work? Okay. I'll adjourn the matter February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you.
I knew
Thank you.
I didn't know that.
What are they saying? Hi to each other. Reminiscing. They're quietly saying hi. Court calls case people versus Trevor Howard. That's what's called karma.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard, state your name for the record, please.
I'm not gonna ask. Go ahead.
Your Honor, we're requesting an adjournment of this pretrial for plea negotiations.
Okay.
Mr. Howard wants me to address bond. The news I have for you is that I did speak with Mr. Cook. There's new cases that are going to be arraigned. So I think what would be best, Mr. Howard, if I may, is we keep that bond motion until we know what's happening with those new cases. Just to get the lay of.
And that would be correct, because I wouldn't change anything knowing that there's new cases until I can see what all of that is. So.
Yeah, I don't know if they're scheduled for arraignment, but I will get in touch with the magistrate and see if we can get that done ASAP.
Mr. Cook, do you have any news on the other?
So new charges were authorized yesterday, so I don't believe they've been set for arraignment yet. The
Got it.
charges that were authorized are for fleeing and eluding in the 3rd degree, 2 counts of that, the felonies, as well as a couple of misdemeanors.
Okay, so let's do this and see if we can get it all in and sort of wrapped. I'll adjourn this to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Okay,
Thank you.
all right, thank you. Court calls the case of People versus Francis Judge.
And this is Public Defender Natalie Pate with on behalf of Mr. Judge, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Francis Judge.
Thank you, sir. All right, what are we doing?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ultimately, I'm requesting an adjournment. Mr. Judge and I were just able to connect today this morning, and he now has my contact information. He will be going to be making an appointment with the Secretary of State to see exactly what he needs to do to get his license valid. He believes that there was some sort of judgment that he paid up, and he just needs to confirm some things, and I need to also look at his driving record. So I'd be asking for an adjournment sometime into
Oh,
February.
you think it might be suspended because of a civil judgment?
That financial obligation.
Yes.
Got it.
I appreciate you postponed 3 times for me, but I wasn't able to pay it. I finally was
You
able.
finally did get that?
Yeah.
Okay, and so now you gotta figure that out. Okay. So what I will do. So let me, just so that we're clear, the financial responsibility, you say you paid that?
It's paid, and
Okay.
the Secretary of State's got the paperwork. They sent it to them.
Okay, because if the Secretary of State has it somehow or another, if that's the only thing,
Then I'd be able to go get my.
then, yeah, well. My record's
I
still,
have-
my record's still showing, okay,
I have right here.
okay, but I'm just gonna say my record indicates it's still suspended, which would usually change if it's where he's got to get a new license, because, okay, I could see this. So at some point, the license that he had will have expired in 2023.
Yes.
So even if he's clear, even if my record still indicates suspended, it probably isn't suspended. He probably needs to go back and he needs to get his license reissued.
But this right here,
Yes, he-
this is a financial obligation, the paperwork that you wanted me to,
I believe you. Who's here with you?
my mother.
Your mom? I believe your mom. I don't, you were iffy, but I believe her when she handed it to you. All right.
And yeah, if I may, Ryan, that does make sense, because I believe he states that he has his state ID, or he may.
Got
have
it.
his ID now. So yes, he would need to go to Secretary of State to get his actual license.
So you
And it-
get that done by the 4th, or you want me to give you to the 18th of February?
I gotta make an appointment with the Secretary of State. I'm sure I can get it done by then.
Well, let's do this. February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Give you some time to get the appointment, see what you got to do. If you got to take care of other things and do it. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
sir.
you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm an alum of IU.
Pardon?
I'm an alum of IU. Football team,
Yes.
first ever.
Well, it's a good team. I mean, a lot of people didn't believe it, and you watch them, and I have to say, they're for real. All right, take care. See, when he said he was an alum of IU, I was gonna go, hoo. But court calls the case. People versus Kawandaki Thomas.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond with the people.
Well, no what?
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with it on behalf of Ms. Thomas, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Keep on Clay, Cynthia Rose Thomas.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. I'm asking to set this case for final settlement conference. I have had the opportunity to discuss with my client.
Okay, was this the one you said we had other cases?
Yes. I think I counted
8? When are they up?
for sentencing next week.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm lying.
What? And you're aware of that?
Oh, the sentencing's next week, Your Honor? Yes, Your Honor. And she does have a release to treatment that Your Honor signed on this case, as well as her felony cases.
Counsel approach.
Yes, Your Honor.
To a whole retail price. All right. Record should reflect we've had a bench conference. I'll adjourn this matter to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. All right.
Your Honor.
Go ahead.
We're asking to set for final settlement conference.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is correct. That's what you asked for. Jury final settlement conference will be set for February 6th, 2026 at 9 a.m. Thank you. Jury selection, February 9th, 2026 at 8:30. In person, bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's call the case. People versus Juan Jones Yancey.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond with the people.
Jones Yancey.
Sorry, Your Honor. This is the Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf, but maybe not with Mr. Jones Yancey.
We haven't checked it.
Your Honor, I did have one good number for him, and I was able to deal with voicemail and provide him the Zoom information via text. I did not hear back, unfortunately, so I do not have an explanation for his failure to appear, excuse me, for the record request of adjournment.
That's what was issued defendant's failure. Bond 5,000, 10%. Court calls case, People versus Noman Khan.
Sorry, Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Khan, who is present via Zoom. Sir, can you please state your name for the court?
Noman Rahman Khan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Khan and I were able to have a very good and productive video meeting last Friday. Ultimately, there's some information I need to have a conversation with Mr. Cook about, but I would ask for a brief adjournment to the next pretrial date.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
Thank you, sir. Court does call the cases of the People versus Shannon Kiesling.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Kiesling. State your name for the record, please.
Shannon Marie Kiesling.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we are requesting an adjournment for negotiations.
So what were you doing all the other times? No. Just thought I'd.
Well, we were.
No, I don't need an answer. I know you were.
We were going down one route and now we're kind of going down a different route. So, your Cook and I will be in touch.
I don't know what that means, but will the fourth be enough time?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, if it's not gonna, tell me.
Well,
Talk to me, Perny.
I won't be here, Judge. So
I know you won't. That's why I'm wondering if it gets shifted to someone else.
Yeah.
Is that gonna cause a problem?
Oh my God.
I'm like, is Mr. Brown listening?
Brown listening? Is he here?
I don't know.
I don't feel, hold it. I don't feel confusion in the air, so probably not. What?
Or not right now.
I meant that as a
I'm
compliment.
improving in my life.
Yeah. You can say something. You can say.
I can set it for the 4th or the
Your Honor,
18th.
can
No,
I
you
speak?
two go ahead.
Can I speak to you?
I don't,
Your Honor.
can you? Go ahead. What do you want to tell me?
I'm waiting, I've been here. Things have been postponed, but in all this time, I've been doing AA every day, either in person or online. I'm also doing school. I'm taking a business management class.
Okay.
Staying with my mom. I have the tether, obviously. I've had that for 5 months. So I just had my 5 months sober. And I've not been happier in 3 years. I drank for 3 years. It wasn't a lifelong thing. I was in a really bad relationship and it was just drinking. And that's how I got into the DUIs. I'm the happiest now I've been in 3 years since I'm away from that. And he's in jail and I don't ever want to drink again. That's how I feel. So I just feel like I'm really improving my life. Really, all my kids are proud of me. I've got my family back. They all support me. Yeah, I just wanted to get that out there.
No, that's
Thank you.
Who's here with you?
My sister
Your sister
from Florida.
from Florida. So that's one of the ones that came back to you once you stopped drinking.
What's that?
That's one of the ones that came back to you once you start drinking, that you found part of your family.
Yes, and my children. We had Christmas and it was, oh my God. Yeah, my whole family back.
That's fantastic to hear.
Yeah.
Ms. Kiesling always has a family member here with her. It's very
Oh, I
nice.
do.
Yeah, no, I
Well,
remember, but they're
yeah, I
different
remember-
each time.
first-
I'd be like,
The
well,
first
who's
time
that?
he thought my son was gonna be coming up here. I'm like, no, it's me.
Okay, and so, well, that's, it's always great to hear. And probably, I would imagine for the last 3 years, certainly, Christmas wasn't Christmas. And then you got that back too, and you had a good.
I did. Well,
That
I
is,
got rid of a bad person in my life and got the good people back.
and sometimes when you're drinking, you can't tell the difference, right?
What's that?
Sometimes when you're drinking, you can't tell the difference.
Exactly.
Between who's really on your side
No,
and who's not.
no, yeah.
And you get in a situation where you're almost afraid to move. But then once you do, you see that there's a good life out there.
Yeah. And I'm free of that person. He's in jail, so I'm all good now.
That seemed to make you smile more than being.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm just telling you what I observed.
I can do all the good things, you know.
All right. Okay. All right, so how much time would you like to? Because you gotta try to.
I know. Let's go to the 4th. I think I'll have a conversation with Mr. Cook. We had a conversation this morning. I think we can make some progress here.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Cook isn't letting you make progress?
Oh, no,
Is he standing in your way?
he's hitting the ground running, making progress and all kinds of.
Okay, all right. What I will do is I'll adjourn it to February 4th, 2025. 9 a.m. Both of these matters.
So I'll say
Okay.
2026, if I didn't say that right, 9 a.m. The bond will continue, and I'm glad you took the opportunity to say something to us. It always makes me feel good to hear those kinds of things.
Thank you for listening.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
And welcome from Florida.
Right? Why would you come here?
You got to be enjoying the weather here. Yeah. See, the fact that she's up here with her sister from Florida, that's love. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
You guys take care. Court recalls the case, People versus Jamonte Love.
Morning again, Your Honor. Raymond Joseph, people.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Shauna Bassi on behalf of Demonte Love. Mr. Love, please state your name for the record.
Jamonte Love.
All right. I now have before me a plea form signed by the parties that indicate that he's going to be pleading to count 2, guilty to operating while visibly impaired. The 93-day misdemeanor. Upon his plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full guilty agreement. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. So, Love, can you raise your right hand, please, sir? There you are. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. State your name again for the record, please, sir.
Jamonte Love.
All right. You can put your hand down. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of operating while visibly impaired. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail, up to a $300 fine plus court costs. The court could also order community service and any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. Court could order your vehicle immobilized, could order your vehicle forfeited, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand all of that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And understanding all of that, you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
All right. And sir, to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
You signed an advice of rights form or had caused an advice of rights form to be signed. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
You understand that you're giving up the rights on that form, is particularly the rights contained under paragraph 5.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here to get you to plead to this charge?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you in any way?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
And also because you believe that you're guilty?
Yes.
June 1st, 2025, at the location of Munger Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Prior to operating that motor vehicle, you consumed intoxicating liquor?
Yes.
What did you have and how much?
I had 2 beers and a Long Island.
Were you stopped by the police or was there an accident?
Stopped by the police.
Why'd they stop you?
My wife and I had a big disagreement and I was pulling out the driveway to go to my parents' house just to diffuse the situation, and they
Okay, so
were,
the police had been called for some other matter. You were leaving and they stopped.
yeah,
Okay. You're not disputing the right of the police to stop you in this case, sir, are you?
no,
All right. Were you then ultimately arrested?
yes,
Were you taken to the police station or into a hospital?
to the
Well,
hospital
you were
first,
taken to
and
the
then
hospital for a blood draw, is that correct?
yeah, yeah,
Okay. And was the result of that blood draw for alcohol a 0.129?
yes,
All right, and it also showed that contained in your system was THC or its derivatives. Is that correct?
yes,
Are you disputing the blood test results, sir?
no,
Taking everything into consideration on that date and at that time, do you believe that your ability to operate that motor vehicle was visibly impaired due to the consumption of alcohol?
um, yes,
Sir, I have to advise you that if I accept your plea, between the time of my accepting your plea and the time of your sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that, sir?
yes.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
None from the people.
No, Your Honor.
All right, and have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Defendant is referred to Von Swartz for alcohol screening and assessment and the victim's impact panel. Sentencing in this matter will be February 11th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. Sir, I'll need you to wait on the line. I'm going to put you into a breakout room with probation intake or my probation department so we can start the sentencing process, okay?
Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Love is asking the court if they would be agreeable to allow him to travel out of state for his son's track meet to Louisville, Kentucky from January 7th to the 19th.
Hold
No,
on.
that's February.
Son's track meet.
I'm sorry, February.
That's February.
Son's track meet in February what?
17th to the 19th.
17.
Through the 19th.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
It's his son? What's he run?
My son and daughter. My son is 12. He runs the 200, the 400, and 80, 60-meter hurdles. And he's a national champion. So we're trying to qualify for the Adidas Nationals in March.
Sounds like he's good.
He's really good.
He's really good?
Yes, sir.
Did he get that from you?
Yes, my family. And he's also
he goes, I can't run, but my family
no,
can
I
run.
can run.
I know.
He won
Any
Junior
objection?
Olympics last year.
Oh, pardon?
He won the Junior Olympics last year for the 100-meter hurdles.
Did he?
Yes,
really?
sir.
And he's from Michigan?
Yes, sir.
See, good things always come from Michigan. All right. So he's going to go down to Louisville and show them, huh?
We're going to do our best to, yes.
I'm more confident than his daddy. I think he's gonna run the table. That's all right. Here's what I'll do. Defendant may travel, of course, to and you said to Kentucky, correct?
Correct.
And that was 17th through the 19th. That includes your travel time, sir?
Yes, we will leave Saturday afternoon after his solo concert and band, and then we come back Monday morning.
And he plays band too?
Yes, sir.
You know, I hear about kids like this, and I probably should have done something in high school. But anyway, 17th. All right. So I'll indicate February 17th through the February 19th, 2026. All right. I will permit that travel. All right.
Your Honor, Your Honor,
yes, ma'am.
one other thing. Mr. Love is requesting of the court that he be removed from the sober link as this was an isolated incident and it is a financial burden on his family.
I understand that. I'm not going to remove it and certainly wouldn't remove it until I see an evaluation, in which time he'll surely be set for sentencing afterward. So that request I'll deny
Thank you, Your Honor.
at this time. All right. Thank you. And sir, I don't know your son, but just tell him on behalf of a proud Michigander and this judge, I wish him the best of luck and that I have faith that it's all going to be great. He's going to bring home gold. All right.
I appreciate that, but I messed up on the dates. My dates was January 17th, not February.
That's what your counsel said first, and then you corrected it.
I was looking at my calendar. I'm looking at in front of me. I was looking at the wrong dates, but I'm sorry about that.
See, he would have missed the track meet. He would have been down there in Kentucky just wandering around. Nobody, and you need to get it together. Okay, it's January 17th through the 19th. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, take care.
Have a good rest of your day. Thank you.
You do the same.
Thank you.
It's just both files.
Are they okay? Court recalls the cases of Michelle Campbell.
Morning again, Your Honor. You want to go for the people?
Good morning. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Campbell. State your name again for the record, please, ma'am.
Michelle Campbell.
All right. And Ms. Campbell, we were at the point we had sworn you in. I told you what it said on the form you're going to be pleading to and how you're going to be pleading, and that was a no contest plea.
Yes.
I got to the point of asking you, did you know what a no contest plea was? You remember all that?
Yes.
And thank you for letting me know that you weren't really sure of that.
Thank you.
Okay. Did you get an opportunity to speak with your attorney?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So I'll ask you again, do you understand what a no contest plea is?
Yes, I do.
All right. Two important things about a no contest plea. I have to make sure that you understand. And that you understand that it, first of all, means that you're not desirous or wanting to contest this charge of the retail fraud second. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. The second thing you need to understand is that for purposes of sentencing, the court's going to treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Do you have any other questions regarding a no contest plea?
No, I don't.
All right. Basis for the no contest plea, Ms. Berman.
Lack of recollection.
All right. Ma'am, to that charge of retail fraud second degree, how do you plead?
No contest.
All right. Now you understand that by pleading no contest, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Understand.
All right. Now you signed an advice of rights form or had your attorney sign an advice of rights form on your behalf. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
You understand that you'll be giving up those rights,
Yes.
particularly the rights in paragraph 5 that are on the podium. You see that?
Yes. Barely. I don't have my eyeglasses.
Okay, but you understand that you're giving up the rights that were on the form
Yes.
and that your attorney explained to you. You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
All right. Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
Of your own free will?
Yes.
All right. The court has been provided and has reviewed Pittsfield Township Department of Public Safety report for their case number 21-14925. Any objection to the court having reviewed that report?
None from the people.
No, Your Honor.
On a review of that report, the court does find that there's a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt of this offense. Ma'am, if I accept your plea, if between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this?
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of no contest to the charge contained in the case ending in 1259. Yes, that's right. And case ending in 0533, that is dismissed pursuant to that plea agreement. Defendant is referred to probation for pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be January 28th, 2026, 12 noon. All right. Bond will continue. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Court recalls the case People versus Comary Davis.
People.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Ms. Davis. Ms. Davis, state your name for the record, please.
Maria Davis.
We are requesting that you to review the media. Mr. Cook and I had a discussion today about surveillance footage. I think that's either at our office or on our way.
During the matter to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue. Jelena Azir.
Morning, Your Honor, with the people. However, on behalf of Ms. Azir, who is appearing via Zoom, Julina, please unmute yourself, turn on your microphone, turn on your camera, and take your name for the record.
I see her. He's here. I see it.
We've been texting.
Mr. Azir, can you state your name, please?
Yes, Jelena is here. Sorry, I can't hear anymore for some reason.
Okay, I'll need a camera also, please. Thank you.
There we go.
All right, we have a camera. We have her name. What are we doing?
Your Honor, the people have extended an offer to plead to a reduced count 2 of assault and battery with HIDA. Ms. Azir, we had talked about you taking this offer. Do you feel confident in taking this offer today? You've read enough of you've seen enough. We've talked about the case enough to take it. You're confident in taking the case today? Okay.
The plea form that I have in front of me indicates that she's going to plead guilty to the charge of assault and battery, the 93-day offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. There's a sentence agreement under HIDA.
That's correct, Judge.
Yep.
That's the court's full understanding.
That is correct.
Ma'am, please raise your right hand. I'm not going to be able to do this unless she keeps her camera on. Raise and keeps her camera still. Raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes.
State your name again for the record.
Jelena Azir.
Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of assault and or assault and battery. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days of jail, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yeah.
Understanding that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed or had cause to be signed an advice of rights form on your behalf?
One more time, I'm sorry.
You signed or had cause, somebody signed on your behalf an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
All right. You understand that you're giving up those rights, including the rights contained under paragraph 5?
Yes.
You understand that you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Has anybody threatened you or coerced you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
And also because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes.
On July 7th, 2025, at the location of Plum Hollow Drive near Michigan Avenue, what did you do involving an individual by the name of Aso Hama that makes you think that you're guilty?
I got into an altercation with him that led to me kicking him 6 times.
That what?
That led to me kicking him 6 times.
All right. And you did that without his permission?
Yes.
And the kicking of this individual you did on purpose?
Yes.
Ma'am, if I accept your plea, you do understand that if between the time of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and any sentence evaluation or recommendation the court would no longer be bound by. You understand that?
Yes.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
None from the people.
No, Judge.
And have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Defendant is referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be February 11th, 2026, 9 a.m.
And Your Honor, can that be by Zoom?
What can
The sentencing?
if you
Fill out the form?
fill
Yes,
out the
Judge.
form like every other case?
Certainly.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I need you to wait on the line. I'm gonna put you into a breakout room with my probation department so we can begin the sentencing process.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge. Thank you, Juliana. We'll be in touch.
Gotcha.
Court calls case, People versus Masika Willis.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook.
On behalf of, but not with, I have no explanation for her whereabouts today.
Masika Willis. No response, bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of $5,000, 10%.
Thank you, Judge.
Those warrants will issue immediately. Court does call the case of the People versus Austin Knox.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Knox, who is present on Zoom. Sir, can you please state your name for the court?
Austin James Knox.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is a potential resolution in the works. I'm asking for a brief adjournment to lock that down, both with my client and the prosecutor.
During this matter, February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Jessica Mahalik.
Assistant Public Defender Lauren County on behalf of Ms. Mahalik. Ms. Mahalik, state your name for the record, please.
Jessica Mahalik.
We are just waiting for a screen date with sobriety report. She did complete the assessment. We provided that to them.
Is that for our sobriety?
Yes, we're just waiting for a date. So I asked for an adjournment of this pre-trial so that can be scheduled.
Think that will happen by the 4th?
I hope, I think that's possible, given that now everyone's
Back.
back.
All right. I'll adjourn your matter, ma'am, to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bond continued. Court calls case of the People versus Chauncey Milligan.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren County on behalf of Mr. Milligan. All right, I'm not sure Mr. Milligan is present.
I think Chauncey Milligan?
I'm here.
Yeah, he's here. I saw him. State your name.
Chauncey Milligan.
All right. What are we doing?
I think the number I have for Mr. Milligan is bad, so I would ask him to contact the court and update your, or contact the public defender's office and update your contact information, Mr. Milligan. so I can get in touch with you.
All right, you got
Okay.
that, Mr. Milligan?
Yes, I do.
All right. Is that an Eastern Eagles or Philadelphia Eagles sweatshirt?
Miss Ian.
EMU? Okay,
Yep,
I'll let it
Michigan.
pass. I'll let it pass then. All right.
It's the Michigan Eagles.
All right.
All
Take
right.
care. Bond
You too.
continued. Court calls the case, People versus Jessica Mitchell.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Whoa. What's your name?
Jessica Mitchell.
All right. Why do I have an attorney? I don't have an attorney on this.
I spoke to my attorney and he told me to just ask if I could have it adjourned. Brendan Dabowski's my attorney. We haven't had.
I don't have an appearance from him.
We haven't had time to review the video footage. We're still waiting on Pittsfield Township.
Well, I don't have an appearance from him.
Right, we couldn't make a decision about what to do because we hadn't received video footage yet. So I was told to ask
He
for an
won't
adjournment.
get, listen to me, he won't get video footage until he sends in his appearance and he sends the request, which will include his appearance, to the prosecutor's office.
Okay.
So where is he?
I'm not sure. I was just doing what he told me to do.
I know, I get that, but it doesn't work this way, and he knows it doesn't work this way.
Okay, I was.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pass the matter. You get Mr. Dabowski on the line and tell him I expect him here if you're gonna be here.
Okay.
Because he's not gonna just send you in with instructions. I'm not upset with you. I'm upset with him because it's not done this way.
Okay.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Whitney Mitchell.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Ms. Mitchell. State your name for the record, please, ma'am.
Whitney Mitchell.
All right, thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, Ms. Mitchell is another sobriety court referral that we're working on.
Okay. For our sobriety court.
Right.
All right, I'll adjourn it February 4th. Let's see what we can get done, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Mitchell, Bond will continue with
Okay.
your conditions. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Your
You're
Honor.
not driving, are you?
No, I'm parked in a parking lot, waiting to
Yeah,
clock in
okay.
at 12.
Okay, I believe you. Don't say anything
No, I'm not.
else.
I'm outside my
that-
job.
It goes bad if, just stop right there. I believe you.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to clock in. I don't want them in my business.
Oh, I got you. Okay. You
Okay.
take care.
You too.
Court
Bye-bye.
does call the case of the People versus John Neary.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook, People.
I thought that was him back there.
Sure is. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Neary, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
John Neary.
He's been here 3 times, and either he sits at the back well, he usually sits on that side, but he's sitting in the back on this side this time. Mr. Neary, how are you doing?
Doing well. I appreciate what you've done for me too. I mean, I really appreciate it. It's helped out a lot.
All right, and without saying a whole lot, how's your family doing?
She's doing good. Just probably before Christmas, she was actually able to cook a Christmas meal, believe it or not. So
she what?
She was able to cook a Christmas meal, believe it or not. So it was a miracle. It was a miracle because they got all. She didn't have to do radiation or chemo. So it's just it was even another blessing that is upon us. Great. It was great. I really do appreciate it. It helped the family out a bunch. Thank you.
That's fantastic.
Yes, sir.
To hear. When I saw you come in, I said, I'm gonna ask. He looks pretty good, spirits and whatever, but I said I'm gonna make sure to ask so he knows that I was thinking about him and praying for us.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
All right, what are we?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Neary and I do have an appointment scheduled this Friday in person to review the video in this case. So that being said, I would be requesting an adjournment so that we can watch that together.
All right. Well, you have the appointment this Friday, you said?
Yes, we'll be meeting here in
9 to
Friday in my
11.
office. Yeah,
Or 9 to 11,
at 9. Yes.
Okay. So you think the 4th will be enough time for you guys?
I think that would be great, Your Honor.
All
Yes.
Alternative matter, February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. With its conditions will continue. And sir, while she doesn't know.
Can I say something? Not really out the way. Last time I was here, I don't know how it happened, but it's happened because I got this in the mail from, I guess, one of these ladies right here or something like that.
Oh, probably
But
not.
they put one of my, they put my name on somebody else's thing or whatever like that. I've got threatened
Let me-
to take my license and everything like that. I've never received
What?
any kind of parking ticket. I just want to make sure this didn't happen again. They actually, I didn't have a ticket, but they
No.
referred it to the case number. When they went to the case number, it actually was somebody else's case in there.
Who did that?
It came from here. It was the same
Well-
day that, it was the same day that I went to court here. They just put my name on somebody else's docket. And I just don't want to, I just don't want to have to do this.
Did
again.
they say they corrected it for you?
Yes, sir, they did. I just wanted to make sure they write my name on the right
Well-
document, just so I don't get in trouble. I'm not trying to get in trouble.
No,
I went through the same thing before
okay.
and actually got my license suspended. And then they told me, oh, we're so sorry, but you know, it's just,
I
it was
hear you.
terrible. I
So-
just want to make sure.
Okay, we're done with that case.
So
So
we're good.
have a seat. I'm gonna have my staff check.
Yes, sir. I just don't want to,
This is a letter from the Secretary of
you know, they was only able to find it from the court docket number on there. It was actually somebody else's name. I was really expecting to come and have Alan jump on me or something. I just didn't want to do that. Because I don't know him. Everybody else seems.
Yeah, that's him. Get him. No. All right. I apologize for that. So what it looks like happened is that the case, which Mr. Neary says isn't his, and I don't have any reason to doubt it. I can't tell without a computer in front of me. We're gonna check that, but because
It happens.
because he didn't pay it, he then is sent to collections. And so the second letter that he received was from collection saying that he owed money.
Yes, but when I first got it, I called them up and said it was a mistake, and they pretty much just hung the phone up on me.
They what?
They pretty much just hung the phone up, but they just told me to pay the fine. So then when I got the other letter right there at the beginning of the December, it was due the 15th. I don't think I got the letter till like the 17th of December. And you know, it just, I called them up again and they was like, well, just pay it, or what's the ticket number? And I told them I didn't know because the docket was something. Then they told me it was a mistake, that the court number was actually in somebody else's name and the paperwork just got mixed up. I'm just not, I don't want to get in trouble here. I'm not trying to get arrested.
Okay, so I realize people make mistakes, but that just,
They do.
well, they do. It shouldn't happen and it shouldn't.
I'm just making sure that they ain't gonna show up in my door.
Well, yeah, and also that the first time you called, it should have been taken care of.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't want to hear it.
That's,
They just hung the
that's
phone.
not acceptable to me.
I know.
I get people make mistakes, but then when somebody calls up, they need to do something other than just tell you to pay it when you're telling them it's a mistake.
Yes, sir.
So it looks to us, and I'll double check it, and I'm gonna have my staff send an email to the supervisors because it's not acceptable the way this happened and what you're explaining to me. But it looks like it's been correct.
Okay, that's all I want to make sure. I just don't want to.
I can give him this printout, shows what I need to search him, his name.
It's crazy, wasn't it? No. Okay.
I'm not giving.
Okay, but you're scratching on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so in case there's a problem, my coordinator's gonna give you something that you can just have that shows
Just in case.
that we did a name search of your name, that the only thing that comes back is this case.
Okay.
Okay?
So I just have a seat
And
wait till I
if
get my.
somebody does, no, she's got it right now. She's gonna
Okay.
give it to you. And if somebody says something, you tell them, come talk to me. And
I'll
then
give
I'm
my
gonna
notice.
and then I'm gonna refer them to Alan. I'm not gonna let anybody.
He knows everybody.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
You take care. Court calls case, People versus Kevin Lee Phillips.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Raymond Cook, people.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pay on behalf of Mr. Phillips, who should be on Zoom. Sir, can you please state your name for the court?
Kevin Phillips.
All right, thank you. What are we doing?
Moving to dismiss at this time.
You're dismissing?
Yes, no objection from me or my client.
Your client doesn't object? You want your case dismissed, Mr. Phillips?
Yes, sir.
I guess we can do that. Case is dismissed. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, you too.
Let's call the case of the People versus Carl Rogers.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. People.
And this is Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf of Mr. Rogers. On Zoom.
Yes.
There he is. Sir, can you please state your name for the court?
How you doing? My name is Carl Rogers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm asking for a brief adjournment. I have been able to speak to Mr. Rogers briefly before the last pre-trial. Yesterday, we weren't able to touch base.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continues. Thank you, sir. Court does call the case People versus, is it Erika Scott?
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
I don't know.
And this is Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf of Ms. Erica Scott, who is.
Is it pronounced Erica?
Correct.
State your
It's
name,
Erica
please.
Scott.
It's pronounced Erica.
Correct.
Everybody's trying to mess me up with these spellings and names. Go ahead.
I have been able to set local people in this Scott, and this morning she did email over some documentation that I will provide to the people, so I'm asking for a brief adjournment.
Okay, go ahead.
So the documentation she sent me has to do with the proof of insurance charge. For as far as her license goes, she is still suspended, so I need to talk to Mr. Cook about that further.
And I'm just wondering, is she gonna try to get that clear before we?
She is, but if that's not, she may be, Your Honor. That's not our ultimate goal.
At this, okay. Well, let me do this. I'll adjourn this to February 18th. In case you want to head down that path, give you time. 9 a.m. bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, and I'll forget how to pronounce your name by the time you come back, so.
Okay.
All right, all right. You take care.
Thank you to the same.
Court does call the case. I'm sorry, court calls the case. People versus Russell Smith.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. People.
I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Russell Smith. And here, this time a bench warrant will issue, bond 5,000, 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. There you go. Court calls the case People versus David Stevenson White.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Franny on behalf of Mr. Stevenson White. Mr. Stevenson White, say your name for the record, please.
David Stevenson White.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the court may remember Mr. Stevenson White is currently in recovery court.
Yes.
Once he completes recovery court, he can go pay his reinstatement fee. He's still wrapping up the program. Do you know when your graduation date is, Mr. Stevenson White?
Not at all. I cannot say, but I'm very close. I believe I only have maybe less than 2 months. I actually have court tomorrow. Because I'm doing good in the program. I only go to court once a month now.
Got it. And you think you're 2 months out?
Yes, because I have to reach I forgot to read my paper, but I think phase 5 is only a maximum of 4 months. And I've been on for, it feel like almost 4 months already for sure.
All right. Let's do it this way. Give me my first date in March. March 4th, that's what I thought. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjourn your case to March 4th.
Okay.
2026, 9 a.m. Before you come back, if you're not off, we need to know what your date would be so that I can set it so we can get this all resolved for you, all right?
Okay, definitely. I got court tomorrow with Judge Slay at 10:30, so I'll get a lot more information.
All right. Are you gonna actually talk to Judge Slay?
Yes, yep. I'll go in for
All
now.
right. So if she doesn't give you information, what you do is you tell her you were just before Judge Simpson. He told me, give me my information. No, don't tell her that. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. All right. All right, just get that information. You'll be good, okay?
All righty.
Thank you. Take care. Court calls the case of the people versus Kenyatta Thomas.
Good afternoon, I'm Raymond Cook of the people.
Oh, there she is.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Thomas, who's present via Zoom. Ma'am, can you please state your name for the court?
Tanea Thomas.
Tanea, see? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how I pronounce somebody's name today. I'm gonna mess it up.
Thank you, Your Honor. There will be a resolution at the next pretrial. That being said, I did just get the plea form today, and because Ms. Thomas is on Zoom, I need to review it with her. But it is an offer I did previously discuss with her that she wants to accept. It is to plead guilty under HIDA to the charge with an agreement to pay the restitution amount. So we're just asking for a brief adjournment so I get the paperwork in.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. All right?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Court calls the case of the people versus Kevin Trejo Galindo.
Good afternoon, I'm Raymond Cook of the people.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Mr. Trejo Galindo. Your Honor, you should have a plea form. Mr. Trejo Galindo is going to be pleading as charged.
Counsel approach. All right. Did he say his name? State your name.
Kevin Trejo Galindo.
All right. The plea form I have in front of me indicates that the defendant will be pleading to the charge of operating by a minor with any BAC. It's punishable by up to 360 hours of community service, $250 fine plus court costs. Upon a successful plea to that charge, is that the charge? As charge? It is. So he's just going to plead as charged.
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name, please.
Kevin Trejo Galindo.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of operating a motor vehicle by a minor with any blood alcohol level. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 360 hours of community service and $250 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any questions regarding any of those rights? Look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
And also because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yeah.
Okay. On the date of August 22nd, 2025, at the location of Carpenter Road near Packard Road, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you get pulled over by the police?
No.
Pardon? Was there an accident? And the police arrived at the scene?
Yes.
And were you at some point then arrested and taken to the police station or the hospital?
Yeah, hospital and then the police.
And was there a blood draw?
Yes, Your Honor.
And was the blood draw 051?
Yeah.
Do you have any reason to dispute those blood tests? No, you need to verbalize.
No.
You don't have any reason to dispute it?
No.
All right. And at the time, how old were you?
20.
20?
Yes.
What's your date of birth?
April the 22nd, 2005.
Sir, if I accept your plea, I need you to understand that if you commit misconduct between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, that misconduct is defined under Michigan court rules. You would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to this charge. What I'm gonna do is defendant is referred to Von Swartz for an alcohol screening and assessment and the victim's impact panel. Sentencing in this matter will be February 11th, 2026, 9 a.m.
I would say just stop by on your way.
Bond will continue.
Okay.
Thank you.
So stop and say.
Court calls the case People versus Keandre Tutson or Tutson?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
Don't believe.
One is a warrant.
2178 is the one that's.
Since there already is a warrant, I will issue a warrant for the defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set $5,000. I'll give a 10% privilege. The warrant will issue immediately. Thank you. Hey, welcome back. Court does call the case People versus Keontae Wright.
Good afternoon.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Wright, who should be present on Zoom.
Yeah.
Yep, right there. State your name.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. So at long last, so Ms. Wright does have the paper discovery and the media discovery is on its way to her on a USB drive. So I'm requesting another adjournment for that purpose.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wright.
Court calls the case People versus Tamba Yaranduno, right? Yaranduno.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Harrington on behalf of Mr. Yar Anduno. Mr. Yarduno, state your name for the record, please.
You need to unmute your phone.
There should be a microphone.
Can you hear
me?
Yep, we can hear
Can
you
you hear
now.
me?
What's your name? Yep.
My name
what's
is
your
Tamba Yaraduno. Tamba Yaraduno.
Your Honor, people move to dismiss.
No objection.
No objection. We're dismissing your case, okay, sir?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You take care.
Okay, thank you.
Court calls case People versus Rick Artuso.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. May it please Son of Court David Burgess on behalf of Rick Artuso.
Ah, the long lost David Burgess.
Judge Barr held me hostage, Your Honor, so.
Judge Barr did?
Yes,
Okay.
I had a non-public case over there. I had to wait. So,
Okay, I'll let him know
all right.
that you're upset.
I'm not upset, Judge.
No, I'm gonna say that though. No. Anyway. All right, you need to move over.
I'm sorry.
Fine, get up. All right. Your name? Rick Artuso. Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, my understanding is that there was an agreement that Ms. Feltus worked out where this case was going to be dismissed upon entry of an order in a circuit court case to have restitution paid on the circuit court case as it relates to this incident. I checked Odyssey yesterday. I didn't see an order had yet been submitted. So I'm going to follow up with Ms. Feltus on the circuit court.
Got it.
What's going on there. So I think we just needed the adjournment.
All right. Court calls case of the People versus Jamie Bounty.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Harrington on behalf of Ms. Bounty. She does have a valid license and has given me permission to accept the offer on her behalf.
So Your Honor, I move that count two double parking. You would accept that admission and
Ms. Parney, on behalf of your client, do you admit responsibility to the fact that on November, it's like 10th, 2018, location of Oak Valley Drive in Pittsfield Township, that she double parked the motor vehicle?
I do.
Court will accept that admission to count two. Count one is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can that be paid?
She's requesting 4 weeks.
Show a month out. Pay it by then, where's my calendar? February 13th. 2025. 26, excuse me. Court calls the case of the people versus Donnie Brown.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Oh,
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Brown, who is approaching. Ms. Brown, state your name for the record, please, when you arrive at the podium. I don't know if
I didn't hear that.
might have to say a little bit louder.
Reverend Donna Brown.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Your Honor, we have come to a resolution. Mr. Stiller has extended a double parking offer. My client would like to accept that today.
So I move that count two bill parking, if you accept that admission, we'll dismiss the original charge.
And do you admit responsibility to the fact that on or about July 23rd, 2025, Ellsworth Road in Pittsfield Township, that you double parked a motor vehicle? Do you admit responsibility to that, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Court will accept the admission to count two. Count one is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can that be paid?
Well, Your Honor, we're going to ask for the court to consider a reduced amount in this case. Ms. Brown is, not to put you on blast, Ms. Brown, but Ms. Brown is 74 years old. She does not work. She's on a very fixed income. She does a lot of community service. I know the court typically does not do community service in exchange for fines, but she'd be happy to provide some documentation of that to the court. Part of the reason we came to this resolution is because of her financial situation. So we'd ask the court to
Counsel approach.
that's not bad.
Should reflect we've had a bench conference in the case. So I'm ordering fines and cost of $180. I'm going to waive $90 of that. So it'd be $90. When can that be paid, do you think?
3rd of next month. February 3rd.
February 3rd.
You get the one check a month, right? You get the one check a month?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Make it payable by April 3rd, 2026. That should get you
Thank you.
free check. Got it? Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case, people versus Kelsey Brown.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Is this an arraignment without count? This is an arraignment. Is it?
Yes.
Kelsey Brown, no response. Issue an order to show cause. Court calls the case, people versus Aaron Bucko.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Bucko, who stands to my right. Turning for the record, sir.
Aaron Bucko.
Thank you, Your Honor. I am ready to address the warrant and the progress report if the court would like to hear about that first.
Yes, they would.
Thank you, Your Honor. As the court is aware, there was a progress report sent out. It was around Christmas, I believe it was the 23rd of December, that there had been some missed and late flows into the sober link. And at that time, there was a warrant issued. At that time, I did discuss it with Mr. Bucko.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor. And at that time, I, of course, discussed the importance with Mr. Bucko of blowing on time. He stated to me at that time, of course, he stayed in constant contact with me throughout this case. He stated at that time that he has not consumed alcohol. He does take this matter very seriously, and largely due to those late or missed tests has to do with work. He does have full-time employment. He works in a warehouse. He usually works from 6 in the morning to 5:30 in the evening. He states to me he works this schedule Monday through Friday. Once in a while, he'll even start a little early, working at 5 a.m. Again, he does this Monday through Friday, full time. He works at a Skyjack doing replenishments, so often sometimes he misses the SoberLink blows or they come late. I did receive also a letter or an
He's got
email.
a 3-hour window, so he's up for 3 hours.
Are you up for 3 hours at a time, Mr. Bucko?
Could be, it's different every time.
And
Go ahead.
I did discuss that with him and asking about if we could request the court to switch to a scram tether. He is asking at this time if the court would consider recalling the warrant and putting him on a scram tether. He did complete an alcohol screening and assessment through Ron Schwartz, which I just received yesterday afternoon and provided to Mr. Siller yesterday afternoon. That being said, there is a potential resolution in the works. So I guess I'll comment further on that in a little bit. But I also received a letter in support via email from his mother, who one of the quotes in the letter was that she's not a mother who says that her child will do no wrong, but she did want to say that although she acknowledged this was a serious charge, but acknowledged that Mr. Bucko did take this seriously. And to her knowledge, she does not believe him to be drinking and does believe that a lot of this was due to the scheduling and the blows. I believe that Mr. Bucko will be able to show the court that he is abstaining from alcohol and is taking this matter seriously if he is able to be placed on a scram tether so that he can show that he has not been drinking. I do acknowledge as well that since that warrant was issued in end of December, that there was only one, based on the progress report I just received the other day, there was one further late blow. It appears that it was a 37-minute late blow. I'm not.
Yeah, but that is not, does not paint an accurate picture. Because what we had was he had numerous late blows prior to the time prior to December 8th. We didn't just issue the warrant on him. We sent an order telling him he needs to comply with it, or the court was going to have to take further action.
That is, yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
So,
and oh, sorry, Your Honor. And I did remind Mr. Bucko of that. And frankly, there is no getting around the fact that he did blow late and that was a court order to blow within those time windows. And I got kind of serious with him and told him that he needs to comply and that there was that second chance given with the order to comply previously. Then there was the additional progress report that was submitted the end of December. Then the warrant. Since then, there has only been one late blow. Mr. Bucko does maintain he has abstained from alcohol. I'm not in receipt of any reports that he did test positive at any time for alcohol. Quite frankly, I'm asking if the court would give him yet another chance and put him on a scram tether so that we alleviate the whole window time. If he has any sip of alcohol at any time, day or night, of course it would register. That would be immediate bond violation and he'd know exactly where he would go immediately. He is asking for the court to give him another chance. He again maintains he's been staying abstinent, and it is our intention for him to hopefully start AA soon so that he can take advantage of a potential offer in the works. To that end, Your Honor, as to the pretrial, we were going to be requesting a brief adjournment. But as to the warrant, Your Honor, I'm respectfully requesting if the court would consider canceling the warrant.
You said it like 8 times. I get what you're asking. Anything from the people?
Oh, and it's the court's discretion, Your Honor. The late testing is obviously extensive.
Yes. All of these could have been related to work, could they?
I'm assuming that, yeah, they probably were.
So let me ask you this. There's a 3-hour window. Why aren't you blowing at the beginning of that 3-hour window?
I try to, whenever, like in between those 3 hours, I try to do it like literally just whenever I can or whenever I get a chance. And sometimes if I am like at work, it just.
Because when I'm looking at this, I'm going to tell you what this tells me, young man. That you're not taking this seriously.
I really am.
Because, well, but hold it. You have to understand how it looks certainly looks to me, because I sent you an order that you had to blow. And then I don't go a month and all of a sudden you just miss.
I understand.
So do you want to go to jail? I mean, because we can just cut to the chase. I can just send you down.
No, Your Honor.
Here with you.
My mom, my dad, and my girlfriend.
Okay, there's dad back there. Mom, I think I saw them moving to try to get closer. Did you get yourself enrolled in the GED program?
I did, yeah. Classes were starting in January, and then I turned, because I just turned 22, and they told I wasn't eligible because I was over the age of 21. So me and my mom are actively looking for a class. She can vouch for me on that, like a free one, because I was enrolled and turned 22. Because I turned 22, I wasn't eligible. I have the text from them.
So where did you enroll? You enrolled at?
Success Virtual Learning, I believe. It was online.
Oh, okay. And so then they said, once you hit the age of majority, you're not eligible.
Yeah, because I enrolled right for my birthday, because my birthday was December 23rd. And so once I turned 22, I wasn't like eligible to do the GED class anymore, because it was like a 21 age limit, I guess, that they had. But I am actively looking for
Sometimes you don't take what you've got to do in life seriously, do you?
Sometimes I will admit, no. But this, I promise you, I was truly trying my best. I have not consumed any alcohol. Like when the warrant was issued, I had like asked if they could send me in for like a blood test or like whatever to like show that I haven't consumed.
Okay, but here's what you need to understand. It's not I'm worried about your consuming alcohol, because you have to understand you were a 0.223 and were able to operate a motor vehicle, which leads me to believe you were drinking quite a bit. And sometimes it's hard for people just to stop. But what I'm talking about is the missing of blows. Just I can't understand that. I get every once in a while something happens, and that's typically what that order was designed for. When I saw this one, we sent it, but I said, I hope he gets himself in the right place so that I don't have to send it. And expecting, quite frankly, after I sent out the order, that this is not what I would be dealing. You need to understand that when somebody misses a blow and I put you on a sober link and you miss a blow, I can consider that a positive test. You get that?
I understand.
When I'm talking about taking things seriously, you're telling me you're taking this seriously, but the whole discussion we had about you and graduating and all of that, and me listening to your parents, you got to take more of this seriously and understand you got to do what you got to do. You hear me?
I understand. Yes, I agree.
Mom, you want him back?
Absolutely, and I mean, as far as the missing, he doesn't have a license, he can't drive himself to work. Some of his rides are only able to pick him up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I work from 5:30 till, so life is a little difficult with the rides, it's getting worked out. He is telling the truth, he did turn 22 on the 23rd.
No, I believe him.
For a program where either
I got it.
his father can help out with getting him back and forth, what his girlfriend's willing to help out, I'm willing to help out.
Dad, you want him back? Yeah. Listen, Probably should ask the girlfriend. You want him back? Because if you don't want him back, if you tell me no, then I'll put him away. You do? He had to breathe hard because he didn't know what she was going to say. Look, young man, I know you're trying, but you got all these people supporting you. They're all here. There is not a reason for you to fail on this stuff. It's the stuff you're messing up on. It's the easy stuff, right? I'm gonna say it again. You are 0.223. I am just fortunate that I get to yell at you. Because at that level, you could have killed yourself.
He can actually tell you that he lost his brother-in-law for the same blood alcohol content. I don't feel like last year, a year ago.
Brother-in-law, you lost somebody? So you really know how lucky you are, right? All right, so young man, let's do this. Let's just try to start again. I'm not gonna lock you up. Okay? Let's just sort of reset this. Let's try to get you back on track. You're 22. Let's just get you back on track and let you try to do some great things in this world. How about that?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna adjourn your case to the 4th, February 4th, 2026. I want to see some progress in terms of get yourself an edgy, okay? And what I'm going to order, we'll do an order now. I'm going to order that you report over to the Department of Community Corrections. It's best to do it before you leave here. You have your sober link with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to turn that in. I'm going to put you on the scram tether. I'm going to give you a shot. And I'm going to tell you right now, most people with this blood alcohol level that don't comply with sober link, I don't even trust them on the scram.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I usually just lock them up and that's it. I'm gonna give you a shot.
Thank you.
You gonna let me down?
No.
You better not.
I will not.
You know how I am. I get cranky. Right?
You have my word. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, we'll see you on the 4th.
All right.
Thank you folks for coming down and supporting him.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And young man, I mean it. Give your girlfriend a hug, because if she had said no, you would have been gone. All right. Take care, guys. Court calls the case, People versus Stacia Campbell.
Township. And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf of Ms. Campbell, who may be present.
Miss Campbell, are you there? She didn't put her name. I bet you that's her. Let's try that again, because I couldn't hear you. I think that's her. Yep, that I can hear you now. What's your name?
Deja Campbell.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm very glad Ms. Campbell is here. The number I last had and was able to communicate with her on is now out of service. So unless she already did so this morning, which she may have done, I will request that she call the public defender's office to update her number, but then also we'll be asking for an adjournment of this case. So
Okay, I'll adjourn it out to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. or as your invite indicates. Ms. Campbell, contact the public defender's office. Make sure they have a good number and email for you.
Okay, my apologies for not updating you guys. I forgot. I do have a new number.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It all worked out. All right, we'll see you on February 4th.
At 9 a.m.?
Well, 9 a.m., but listen to your public defender. They'll let you know what time you got to be here.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Court calls the cases of the people versus Caitlin Davidson.
Township.
Good afternoon, this is Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Ms. Davidson.
Hello,
State your name.
Caitlin Davidson.
All right, you need to be someplace stationary. What are,
We are requesting adjournment. Davidson is attempting to pay down some of her tickets to get her license.
does she have a lot of them? She's got a,
I think there are a number. She did say she's reached out to a number of courts to work out payment plans. So she's trying.
February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's call the case of the people versus Devon Davis. Devon Davis. Oh, there he is. All right. What are we doing?
I'm requesting an adjournment. I did leave Mr. Davis a voicemail and obviously sent him the Zoom. I need to have a conversation with him again.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. All right. Thank you. Make sure to keep in contact with your attorney. Okay, Mr. Davis?
All right, appreciate you.
Thank you. Court calls case people versus Evan. Is it Picasso?
Township.
Disintegrate. What is that? Your name, sir?
Evan DeCosta.
No worries. You are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint. That complaint alleges that on or about September 24th, 2025, at the location of Packard Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you did operate a motor vehicle while intoxicated. Do you understand the nature of that charge?
Yes.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. The court could also order community service and any rehabilitative services the court deems necessary. The court could order your vehicle immobilized, could order it forfeited, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Okay. First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yeah, I prefer that.
You?
I would, yes.
Pardon?
Yes.
It's a public defender.
Adelaide Tate, we would waive any further reading. My client stands mute, and we would ask for an adjourned pre-trial date as well as a PR bond, please.
Defendant having waived formal reading standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pre-trial in this matter will be adjourned to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. As to bond in this case, alleged BAC.
Your Honor, it was off 0.181 as a result of 0.181. There was a crash, he rear-ended another vehicle. No known priors.
Okay. Set the defendant's bond at a $20,000 personal recognizance bond. I'm going to order standard conditions, including no assault behavior or possession of any weapons. I'm also going to order that there's to be no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or illegal drug use. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Given the BAC and the fact that there was an accident, I'm going to order the defendant report over to Community Corrections for placement on a scram teller.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case people versus Caitlin Frencourt.
Township.
Warren Kearney on behalf of Ms. Frank Ward. Is her first name for the record?
Not here.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. She's the phone.
This, so this board has an Ohio license.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
I'm not sure if the court has that record. So she paid a fine there and then her license became valid again. She hasn't received anything to, I guess, prove that her license is
When did she pay it?
just recently this week, right, Ms. Frankfurt?
Yes.
Okay, because this was run. I don't show it valid, but, and this was run on the 29th of December. So you paid it after the 29th of December?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, all right, let's do this. Can we rerun?
Sure, try.
All right, we'll try to rerun it because it's showing mine that it's still suspended, but that would have been run before. So I'm gonna pass the matter. We'll see what we can come up with, see if we can get this resolved today. Okay, ma'am?
Okay.
All right. Court calls the case, People versus Kaylee Fulbright.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate with on behalf of Ms. Fulbright, who should be present on Zoom.
There she is. Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Thank you, Your Honor. I was just able to get contact information for Ms. Fulbright today. I do have her driving record, just saw that she was restricted, so I need to have a conversation with Mr. Siller as well as Ms. Fulbright. So I'd ask for a brief adjournment.
Adjourn this matter to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. All right, thank you, Ms. Fulbright.
Thank you.
Court calls the cases of the People versus Malcolm Hanks.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate with and on behalf of Mr. Hanks is present here on Zoom. Sir, please state your name to the court.
No, he's here, but he's trying.
Okay. Here, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Malcolm Hanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm asking for a very brief adjournment. I believe this will be a case that can be resolved at the next hearing without Mr. Hanks attending. I just was able to get his written driving record today that shows that he has a 625G permit. So I just need to show that to Mr. Siller and have a brief conversation with Mr. Hanks again.
During the matter, February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. That's on both of his matters. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. How do I do this?
Court calls the case, People versus DePolo Harris.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate on behalf of Mr. Harris.
Polo Harris. Not here.
I did leave him a voicemail and then texted him the Zoom information. I have no further explanation for his failure to appear.
All right, bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $5,000. Give a 10% privilege. Those warrants will issue immediately, and that's 5,000, 10% on both cases. Court does call the case of People versus Shanae Henry.
Conrad Silver on behalf of the township.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate from Ms. Henry, who gave me permission to admit.
Excuse me? Oh, so, parking. Your Honor, I'm gonna move that out to the parking, or you accept that admission.
That's okay. And on behalf of your client, do you admit responsibility to the fact that on the date of May 14, 2017, Gulfside Road, Pittsfield Township, that they double parked a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Court will accept that admission to double parking, that being count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Fines and costs of $180. When can they get that paid?
Henry was asking for 60 days, Your Honor.
Yeah, by March 31st.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
March 31st. Court does call the case of the people versus Cleve Kyle.
Henry, it's one on behalf.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Kyle. Your Honor, ultimately, I know.
What's your name, sir?
Oh, sorry.
Frank Kyle.
Thank you, Your Honor. I did not have contact information.
Frank.
Yes, Frank Kyle, I believe. I think Cleve's his middle name.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
I believe the citation is incorrect.
Did they have his,
I think they flipped his middle name and his first
so what my clerks wrote was what the citation,
name. Citation.
but no, okay, got it. All right. Okay. What are we doing?
Your Honor, I did not have a good number for Mr. Kyle, or yes, for Mr. Kyle. So I'm giving him my information now and he's going to text me his number. We need to have a discussion about the offer that Mr. Siller has extended. So I'd be requesting an adjournment.
You didn't have a good number for him?
No, Your Honor, the number.
System, so, okay.
Yeah, well, the number I had was the same one that was in my court. And it wasn't able to be reached when I tried calling it. I did send an email though. Anyway, that being said, he says he does have a good number now that he'll be able to reach me at, so I'm asking for adjournment.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. or is your Friday? Thank you.
Thank
I think we need to amend the citation to reflect.
Yes.
his first name, Frank.
Last name. And in fact, it looks like that was done back. Should have been done. Well, maybe not. Requested to be done, but wasn't. I'll amend the citation. And it's Frank, please, got it.
Kyle is his last name, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Is that right? Okay, I'm just.
So we're all on the same page, right?
All right, so I'll amend the citation to that, so hopefully we won't have that problem. All right. All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case people versus Benjamin Linton.
Henry, it's over on the application.
Mr. Linton? Mr. Linton? Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Mr. Linton.
What's your name, sir, while you're doing it, Linton? Thank you.
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Linton has a valid license, correct?
Yep, I'm waiting.
Let me see.
Hold on, let me get this one. Oh, I grabbed the wrong papers, but I have it on my.
Hold on. When did he get it?
29th
Of December?
January.
Well,
Not January.
I mean, not January.
of December, last month?
Yeah.
Can I have this run, because I have his status is canceled on that date, so.
I'm satisfied.
You are?
I'm satisfied.
Why? You see it?
I've looked at a lot of these. I've looked at a lot of these.
I mean, I can go out and get it.
No.
I left the paper in the car, I grabbed the wrong paper.
He's valid.
Yep.
I wanted to know. Okay, go ahead.
So I moved that out to double parking. If you accept that admission, move to dismiss original charge.
I ain't study the book.
Did you take a test?
Yeah, but I ain't study. I just went in and took it.
Nice.
Boy.
He passed, apparently.
You
You know,
bet.
So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna tell you this. The people that don't pass, some of the stuff you should know.
What's
You
a
know,
stop sign?
if you don't know it, you shouldn't be on the
Like-
road.
I had to take it twice, but I was just rushing through it.
Through
So they
it
said
the
you could
first
take-
time, you weren't reading it.
Right, I went-
But if you read it, if you read the test, it actually,
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway,
There's always one or two in there that try to trick you out.
right. And those I get when they're tripped out, but I've seen some.
Michigan
and-
left or something.
Oh, my goodness.
When to turn on red.
All right, so Mr. Linton, do you admit responsibility to the fact that on or about October 16, 2025, location of Washtenaw Avenue, that you double parked the motor vehicle?
Yes.
Court will accept that admission. Two count one is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can you get that paid, sir?
The first Wednesday of February.
Okay.
The 4th.
Check each month. And you get it the first Wednesday of each month?
February 4th.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta spread stuff out. So pay that by, don't forget about me, but I'm gonna pay by April 3rd, 2026.
I'll try to get it paid for then.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just giving you the, if you gotta spread it out, you gotta spread it out.
So I have a question. Is it possible for me to get the property back, the plate back?
You'd have to deal with the officers on that.
I think there's a plate confiscation.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
And so it might have been destroyed. It might have been confiscated and destroyed.
Yeah, they took it off that.
Yeah, and so it likely does not exist anymore. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Court calls the cases People versus Devon Julia Martinez.
Yeah, this is really tough.
Oh, okay, that makes sense because she has a warrant on her other case because she didn't appear.
Oh.
This is a new one. Ben's warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of $10,000 cash surety. I'm gonna do this one. Warrant will issue immediately. Thank you. Court does call the case of the People versus Caitlin. Oh, this is Miss Frank Course. What were we doing?
So you asked me to run the Ohio plate.
Oh, that's right. So let me recall the case. Yes, I did. The People versus Francoeur.
On behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Ms. Francoeur. Again, state your name for the record, please, ma'am.
She was on the phone. You have to hit *6, Miss Francoeur.
Caitlin Francoeur.
All right.
Caitlin Francoeur.
Gotcha. Our return is still indicating suspended.
Okay, she
So-
said, we exchanged some messages. She said she's gonna try to go to the DMV to get, some proof.
Got it.
And I'll get it to the.
That's fine. It may just not have updated, but that's what we're showing from a return from today. So I'll adjourn it to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. or as your invite indicates. Okay, ma'am?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ms. Mitchell, did you hear from your attorney at all?
I needed to receive counsel.
Pardon?
Sure we don't know what I need to retain counsel.
Come on now. State your name.
Jessica Mitchell,
All right. You want the public defender to represent you?
please.
This becomes a public defender's case.
Mr. Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Mitchell. I know it's not
She's
an
been
arraignment.
arraigned.
So Your Honor, obviously, I would ask for an adjournment, so I discussed this. Did give you my contact. And perfect, I'll steal that, or not steal, take this back from you, thank you.
All right.
So I would ask for an adjourned pre-trial date, please, Your Honor.
I'll adjourn your pretrial to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. All right, ma'am?
Or
No, it's not. It is not. Trust me, it is not your fault. Somebody's telling you to come in and do something and they should know better. Here, it doesn't work that way. All right. They need to do certain things for you. They're going to represent. So, trust me, it is not your fault. I'm not mad with you. I'm mad. Who'd you come with?
This is my partner, Sade.
I'm mad with her. All right. I don't know. I was just picking somebody to be mad at.
We made
All
it.
right. All right. You guys take care. Court calls case of the people versus Marcus Moore Jones.
So I'm happy.
Defender Natalie Pate for Mr. Moore Jones.
Here.
Your Honor, I don't.
We haven't checked in.
Yes, Your Honor, I've not had successful contact with Mr. Moore Jones prior to today. I don't have an explanation for the record. I request. Sorry.
His other case that came out with it has a warrant. We'll just issue another one. Bench warrant will issue. Bond 5,000. I'll give a 10% privilege. That warrant will issue immediately. Court does call the case of the people versus Reginald Moore.
So I'm happy.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore, state your name for the record, please.
Reginald Moore.
Okay, I need a camera. I take a plea.
I'm trying to get it on.
Oh, there he is. Okay. I have a plea form in front of me indicates that he's going to plead to an added count 2 of allowing an eligible person to operate a motor vehicle to 90-day offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement. Is that correct, counsel?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
State your name again, please.
Reginald Moore.
326. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of allowing an eligible driver to operate a motor vehicle. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail, a $500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form or had one signed on your behalf?
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
Please look at paragraph 5 on that form. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes.
Understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or force you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
All right. And because you believe that you are guilty of this offense?
Yes.
July 4th, 2024, at the location of Ellsworth Road, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. Did you have custody or control of a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did you allow someone who was otherwise ineligible, maybe including yourself, to operate that motor vehicle?
Yes.
Counsel, have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Sir, anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
No.
Fines and costs of $250. I'll suspend 90 days in jail. When can you get that paid?
Then by the beginning of February.
The beginning of February?
Yes.
And you pay it by February sixth?
Yes.
Okay, pay it by February sixth, 2026. All right,
Okay.
thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Court calls the case of the people versus Ryan Mortensen.
Henry Silver on behalf of this township.
I have Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate with and on behalf of Mr. Mortensen, who is here on Zoom. Sir, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Mortensen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have been able to discuss this with Mr. Mortensen. He believes he may be eligible for reinstatement next month of his license. We're asking for an adjournment.
Next month, he thinks he's eligible.
It was when he would probably be able to get it. So I would ask for.
I'll adjourn the matter to March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Let's see where we're at. All right.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Mr. Mortensen.
Thank you.
Court calls the case, people versus Abbas. Is it Mortada?
Henry Silver on behalf of this.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren County on behalf of Mr. Mortada. State your name for the record, sir, please.
Abbas Murtada.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we're requesting an adjournment. Mr. Mortada has to get a date for the application for it.
Oh, okay. I'll adjourn this out to March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case, people versus Kenton Munn.
Henry Silver on behalf of this township.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren County on behalf of Mr. Munn. Mr. Munn has registered the vehicle and gave me permission to admit to the offer on his behalf.
I moved at council double parking if you accept the admission.
Ms. Perry, on behalf of your client, you admit responsibility to the fact that on November 15th, 2025, at the location of Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township, they double parked a motor vehicle.
Yes.
We'll accept that admission. Fines to count 2, count 1 is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can they pay that?
He's asking for the beginning of February.
Pay that by February 6, 2026. Thank you. Court calls the case, people versus Tierra Peterson.
Henry Silver on behalf of this township.
Public Defender Natalie Tate on behalf of Ms. Peterson. We will make the bill.
Tierra Peterson. We have her name, Tierra Peterson. Pass it, see if you can roust her somehow. Court calls case, people versus Jane Ross.
Henry Silver on behalf of this township.
Public Defender Natalie Tate or Ms. Ross. Maybe on Zoom.
She's here.
Ma'am, state your name.
Janae Ross.
Okay, it's Jajane.
Janae.
All right. Everybody's messing me up all day. I'm just gonna start calling people Susan, Karen, Amy. I can't keep up. All right, what are we doing?
I'm asking for an adjournment and also that Ms. Ross did not receive my voicemail by chance if she could contact the public defender's office to update her phone number.
Did you hear that, Ms. Ross?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part of it.
She needed you to call the public defender's office to update your contact information.
Okay.
If you didn't,
Well,
go ahead.
I did receive her her voicemail. However, I wasn't able to get back to her because I just seen it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's perfect.
So then that means that's good. Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Ross.
And how much you think the 4th will be able to? I'm just quickly reviewing her record and 8/1/19, that's gone. Oh no, it's not gone. She's got a number of tickets she has to clear. I'll adjourn it to February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Calls the case, People versus Maria Rodriguez.
Ms. Rodriguez, who gave me permission to bid.
I moved to add count two double parking and accepted admission with original charge. She does have a valid license.
And Ms. Pate, on behalf of your client, you admit responsibility to the fact that on November 9th, 2025, location of Gulfside Road, Pittsfield Township, that she double parked a motor vehicle.
Yes.
Court will accept that admission to count two. Count one is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can she pay it off? Okay, she should pay it. Well, I'll just give her to the end of January 30th,
Thank you, Your Honor.
2026. If you talk to your client, you should indicate two. Well, I don't know if this is her. Well, it looks like it is. Where is? Yeah. You should indicate to her that she has two warrants out. Also for driving while license suspended denied and revoked.
Thank you. Are they out of this worker?
Yes, because I just looked at the file. Court does call the case, People versus Makisha Scott.
So under Natalie Kate, who gave me permission to admit on her behalf.
And I moved to add count two double parking, Your Honor. If you accepted admission, dismiss original charge. She does have a valid license.
And do you admit responsibility on behalf of your client to the fact that on November 15th, 2025, at a location of Gulfside Road, Pittsfield Township, that she double parked a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Court will accept that admission to count two. Count one is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can that be paid?
She said she would pay it on the 16th.
Of this month? I'll give her till the 23rd, January 23rd, 2025, 26. Court calls case, People versus Christopher Slater.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Township.
We have Mr. Slater, who should be on Zoom.
Thought I saw him.
Oh,
Your name, sir?
Christopher Slater.
Yeah.
my client has made some progress. In order to get his license, he needs to pass his vision test. In order for that to happen, he needs to go take an eye exam and get some, well, we're assuming possibly glasses or something. So it does have his eye exam, he couldn't get it scheduled until March 12th. So, where I think furniture.
Eye exam can't get scheduled till March.
Yes, by Dr. Diaz, yes, it's on March 12th, is his eye exam.
Oh, yeah, March 18th.
Yeah.
So I'll adjourn this out to March 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. All right, thank you, sir. Court calls the case. People versus. You're welcome. Court calls the case, People versus Robert Stanley.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Township.
And this is public defender Natalie Pate with it on behalf of Mr. Stanley, who's here on Zoom. Sir, please state your name.
Robert Stanley.
Okay.
Your Honor should be in receipt of the warrant as well as an invoice.
Okay. Okay, I have a plea form that indicates he's going to plead to the charge of allowing an eligible person to operate the 90-day offense. Upon this plea to that charge, count one would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
That's correct, Your Honor.
It is correct, Your Honor.
Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
State your name again for the record.
Robert Stanley.
Okay, sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of allowing an eligible driver to operate a motor vehicle. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding that, you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty?
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed or had caused someone to sign on your behalf an advice of rights form?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Looking at paragraph 5, those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody promise you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No, sir.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, sir.
Doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes, I am.
And also because you believe that you're indeed guilty of this
Yes.
offense? On the date of October 9th, 2025, at the location of Washtenaw Avenue near Gulfside, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, did you have custody or control of a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did you allow someone who was otherwise ineligible, maybe yourself, to operate that motor vehicle?
Yes.
Counsel, have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Sir, anything you want to tell me before I impose sentence?
No, Your Honor.
Fines and costs of $250. Suspend 90 days in jail. When can you get that paid, sir?
I can give 125 today, but I would need some time on the other part, sir, because I'm not working right now.
All right, here's what I'll do. 125 today, and then let's say the balance. Think you can do that by the end of March?
Yes, sir.
All right, and then I'll just indicate the balance by March 31st, 2026. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too now. Thank you.
Thanks, Stanley.
Court calls
Thank you.
case people versus Martina Stewart.
Conrad Siller on behalf of the town.
Public defender Cedric Gatewood on behalf of Ms. Stewart.
Ma'am, can you state your name?
Martina Stewart.
Got it. Okay, she's here. All right, what are we doing?
Ms. Stewart did indicate to me that she still has some tickets she's working to pay off and is asking for an adjournment.
Okay, see what we get. These paid off. I'll adjourn it February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls the case people versus Bethany Valdez.
Township.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Fee, on behalf of Ms. Valdez, who is present on Zoom. Ma'am, can you please look at the screen?
Ms. Valdez, can you state your name, please?
Bethany Valdez.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, I was unable to pull myself a driving record for Ms. Valdez. She and I have left each other's voicemails playing some part right. So ultimately, I think what I'd be asking for is an adjournment. I've had that conversation with her.
Really?
Unless.
Does Ms. Valdez really want to come back and see me? No, she probably does want to see me because everybody does. Maybe, I don't know. Does it?
I'm willing to be flexible.
I'm sorry?
I'm willing to be flexible for you, Your Honor.
All right. She has a valid license.
Oh, excellent. Yes. I don't know why anyway, that's my fault, obviously. But so Ms. Valdez. Yes, we left each other voicemails. We were playing phone tag. Yes, like I told you, I was unable to pull your driving record myself. So Ms. Valdez, what the prosecutor will offer is that you can plead or admit to a civil infraction of double parking. It's a $180 fine, no points on your license, and the misdemeanor would be dismissed. Was that so? Would you like to do today?
Yes.
Your Honor, I move that count to double parking. If you accept that for admission, move to dismiss the original charge.
Okay. Ms. Valdez, do you admit responsibility to the fact that on September 18th, 2025, location of Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you double parked a motor vehicle?
Yes, I do.
Court will accept that admission to count two, count one is dismissed. Fines and costs of $180. When can you get that paid, ma'am?
By the end of this month.
Okay, very good. So pay it by, I think it's January 30th, right? Last business day. Pay it by January 30th, 2026. All right, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You take it. Court calls the case, People versus Veronica Whitsett.
Henry Sora, on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
On behalf of Ms., or not with, but on behalf of Ms. Whitsett, who gave me permission to admit.
Your Honor, I move to add count two of double parking. If you accept the admission and move to dismiss the original charge, she does have a valid license.
You admit responsibility to the fact, on behalf of your client, to the fact that on or about October 28th, 2025, at the location of Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township, that she double parked the motor vehicle?
Yes.
Court will accept that admission to count two, count one is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When could you pay that?
Your Honor, she was asking for 90 days, and she did state to me that they recently cut overtime at her job, so that's why she's asking for a little more time.
Pay it by March 31st, 2026. Court calls the case, People versus Shania Williams.
Good afternoon, this is the public defender, Lauren Penny, on behalf of Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, give your name for the record, please.
She's not here. Yeah, we don't have her. Shania Williams.
I can speak with her if we, got another case resolved. I think she has one more ticket to pay off for the recognized request adjournment.
Bench warrant will issue bond 5,000. 10% privilege, that warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case, People versus Walter Wilson.
State your name for the record, please.
Mr. Wilson, while you're, oh, there you go, you got it.
All right.
What's your name?
Walter Wilson.
Thank you.
Mr. Wilson has his road test scheduled for January 23rd. So I'm asking for an amendment after that date.
You got a road test scheduled January 23rd.
No, I have a examination test, not a road
Gotcha.
test.
Oh, the written test?
On the 23rd?
Yeah, the written test on the 23rd.
Okay.
January 23rd, 2:30 p.m.
All right, so why don't I do this? I'll adjourn this February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. All right, sir?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Walter Woodard.
Your Honor, I move to add count two of double parking. You accept the admission and move to dismiss the original charge.
You have responsibility on behalf of your client to the fact that on August 13th, 2025, Washtenaw Avenue, Pittsfield Township, that they double parked a motor vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Court will accept that admission to count two, count one is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can they pay that?
Your Honor, he is asking for once.
March 31st, 2026. I don't think my calendar goes out there. Court calls the case, People versus Jeffrey Vanderkeel.
All right.
Really, man? Really? Today you're gonna do that? Really, Siller? Go ahead. Is it Raymond? Mr. Vanderkeel has not appeared. All right. Bench warrant will it, well, no, I'll issue an order to show cause. Court does call the case People versus Gene Miller.
Conrad Soder on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Your name, sir?
Gene Miller, sir.
All right, what are we doing on this case? You waived an attorney, sir?
Well, you see, I talked with her.
You
I
did
need
what now?
I need to retain an attorney.
Okay,
I did
just
wait.
hold on, slow down,
I'm
take a
not
breath. You want to retain an attorney or you want the court to, okay,
Appoint me attorney. Yeah.
gotcha. All right, this has become a PD case. He's already been arraigned. Okay.
I'm sorry. Graceful. Excuse me, sir. An assistant public defender, Natalie Pate, on behalf of Mr. Miller. Your Honor, we did get Mr. Miller's contact information today, but obviously we're asking for an adjournment so we can review discovery in this case with him.
Got it.
And get it, I guess. We would not have it
Okay.
yet.
All right, I'll just indicate this is a public defender case. He was arraigned. So this being a PD case, I will then adjourn to February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Or as you're invited. All right, sir?
Thank you.
Fine, we'll continue. Thank you. Court calls the case People versus Yason Canberra.
Conrad Soder on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Assistant public defender, Natalie Pate, Mr. Cabrera, who gave the information.
Your Honor, I move count two of careless driving.
Careless.
257.626B. Boy. You
626B. Go ahead.
You accept that admission from defense counsel and dismiss you from the charge.
Please count one. Ms. Pate, on behalf of your client, do you have my responsibility to the fact that on September 21st, 2025, at the location of Platte Road, Pittsfield Township, that they operated a motor vehicle in a careless fashion?
Yes.
Court will accept that admission to count two. Count one is dismissed. What is that? What?
60.
160? Okay, fines and cost of $160. When can that be paid?
2 weeks, Your Honor.
2 weeks? All right. Give them till end of the month, so pay it by January 30th,
Thank you, Your Honor.
2026. Court calls the case People versus Renee Villanueva.
Conrad Soder on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
For Mr. Villanueva, who gave me permission to connect.
Your Honor, I move count two of double parking. If you accept that admission, you dismiss you from charge.
And Ms. Pate, do you make responsibility to the fact that on October 17th, 2025, Clark Road near Gulfside, Pittsfield Township, that the defendant, they double parked a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Court will accept that admission to count two. Count one is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can that be paid?
Said he could pay that in 3 weeks, Your Honor.
In 3 weeks? That'd be about the end of the month, January 30th,
Sounds good. Thank you.
2020. All right. That, tell me, I got this one. Recall Tierra Peterson.
Conrad Soder on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
And this is public defender Natalie Page from Ms. Peterson. Ms. Peterson, this is the statement of the report.
Tierra Peterson.
1 second, here she comes.
Yep, I have all that.
But I don't have a social life.
Talk to us. That's a great social life. We'll be your friend.
that's an offense, soliciting friends. Tiara Peterson? This is the second time I called it. What are we doing on this case? You're gonna be requesting an adjournment? She's got to appear.
Yes.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a break. When we come back out, when she goes back, you can text her, do whatever you need to do. Tell her to sit in front of that machine until we call her case. And if she's not there, I'm gonna issue a bench warrant. And she's not gonna be able to appear via Zoom again.
Understood, Your Honor. I will do my best.
Court's in recess.
All right.